Alright, so this will be video number 6. I haven't had as much time as I thought I would, so I've kind of just been out here a couple hours here and there when I can. So I'll kind of try to run through what I've done in that time. I actually had sent some pictures of the bike, basically as you see it now, over to Ben at EMD, and he liked what he saw enough to want to show the bike at their booth at Born Free this year. So we'll be doing that. We worked out a deal where we'll be doing that. So if you're going to be at Born Free and you watch the videos, come on by and check out the bike and check out their product. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. But getting back to the bike here, I've put some things on like the rear wheel and things, which will probably still have to come off. I still got to do the painting and stuff of the rear frame area. But I've done some reworking on that, got the fender pretty much about where I want it. I still got to do a little bit of shaping on the rear, but you can see the foam in here. Basically what I did here, see if I can't, was this part you've probably seen. I'm attaching this in the frame with 3 attachment points, 2 here and 1 here. I was just going to use 2, but this back one, as I crank it down, it really will bring in this area just right up tight with this, and this down just a smidge where it was supposed to sit. So what I did here was I made a separate seat pan out of a thinner gauge. It's only about 1/16 of an inch. It didn't need to be anything major because obviously all the structural integrity will be here. Then just welded some threaded rod through there, and used the original seat from this bike. Took that apart and used the foam and just basically cut out this. You can still see I got a little bit of cleaning up to do here. Not much, but this will all be covered anyway, so it doesn't matter. But gotta figure it out a little bit. But anyway, just basically cut out a 1 inch or so thickness out of there, and then just kind of I glued it basically to the seat pan, so it's just glued to there right now with like a 3M adhesive. Anyway, those 3 posts then go through here, also here, and this slot in the front. So that holds it down really nice. It's got a really super tight, like nice fit to it. I probably won't be able to get it on with one hand here. Oh, maybe I will. There we go. Just barely. But you can see right here this gap. Once these screws are tightened up, and then that's tightened up, it's a really just super tight fit. So that'll be all be wrapped. I got to work on the edge a little bit as well. But anyway, moving on. The tank, got the rear mount set pretty basically, and then the tank I was able to weld in the filler piece, so you can it still needs a little bit of work as well, but basically this just fills in this area in which I lifted it, and already had the brackets done there. Let's see, probably put on the controls maybe, I don't even know, I don't remember where I was. You can see the tail light. I don't remember. I didn't know where to put the speedo or the coil. I was kind of trying to go for something different with the coil, other than this same spot that everybody does. And I actually had this spot right down here that I was going to run it, and then run the wires up through here, or possibly through the top of the head itself. But anyway, it's because of the item that I'm going to be getting that I mentioned. If I did mention it, I got a special item coming for this bike. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. It'll be going right in this area. Something super cool, I think. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. But anyway, what I did was I made this bracket here. I made this out of like a real heavy gauge steel. You can see this is like everything goes, it's super sturdy. And then made this down here to do the speedo on that, so everything's kind of real clean. In here you can see the wiring actually for this goes up through here, so just super clean setup, I thought. Just real simple, one bracket, and was able to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. So there's just a couple other things I need to figure out as far as mounting go, but you can see the I don't know if the front, this turn signals, the rear ones will go basically right off of here. I still have to make the bracket actually that'll mount those there, and then I'll probably use these threaded peg holes for the rear pegs on both sides, or at least for this side. I'll probably use that for a mounting bracket for the exhaust. Anyway, I'm not sure. I got the clutch all set up. Maybe I did that before. Shit, I don't even remember. But the clutch is all set up. The bars, the internal throttle. Yeah. Anyway, keep an eye out for more videos. I'm heading out of town first thing in the morning, so you won't have another video for a couple weeks. Sorry for rambling on here, but I was just trying to get it in real quick. Hope you guys like what's going on. We should hopefully, I got all the electrical to do, obviously, and still quite a bit of exhaust. Get the seat wrapped up. I got a lot of other details, you know, devil's in the details. So anyway, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the next one.